Yeah. Yeah, hello guys. Hello, my people, my beautiful and handsome viewers. Yeah, welcome to my page, Timo Starboy, channel blogs on Facebook. Yeah, so we are having an update. We are having update, a news update from Tribunal, Election Tribunal Court. You know, there is a new update. It seems that they want to they want to do wururu, they want to forgery the case. So we say we should bring the update for you people, not to sleep. Make una wake up, wake up people, because these people now, Ojoro part 2 won't come shele now. Ojoro part 2, Ojoro, they now, say Nigeria now, they know they finish Ojoro know they finish for their blood. So they want to do Ojoro again. It's like they want to postpone the judgment day. The judgment day for the ruling of the election, that February 25th election that it came down this year, 2023. So they want to overturn it. I don't know how manage. I don't know who sit down and think about this, So we need to shout out, we need to shout, because these people now, they are coming, they are coming. So that's why we are warning now, we are making everything, lively now, we come to the program to tell you that Ojoro want to shele, they want to do their 419 again. They are scamming, they are fraudulent. They want to overturn the judgment day. So in order not to happen, that is why we are coming to give you alert. We came in to our show now to give you alert. We want to alert people, because when it come down, don't say we didn't say, don't say we didn't talk about it. Don't blame us. We are here, to all their atrocity, to bring it out. To bring it out lively on the social media. That is why we are here. So we are not a joking platform. So our duty is to, publicize their secret. The secret that they are hiding, we say no to them. So now you hear from this our source, our correspondent. So let me play you the video. This is evidence, because we can't talk without evidence. If there's no evidence, there's no talk. So we have evidence. We have somebody that, they are looking out there, looking all around them. So let's bring it up for you people to hear. Let's hear it. Let's go. They are in the court.
As Nigerians anxiously await the resumption of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal,
they want to overturn it.
The court has released a new timeline.
Go agree.
In the new timeline, judgment was supposed to be delivered in the first week of August.
First week of August.
Timeline, yeah. It will be decided by the judges after the adoption of addresses. In other words, after all.
Can you hear? First week of August. The judgment supposed to come down. We're supposed to know the result, the outcome of the court. Now they want to postpone it. I don't know why. I don't know why they want to postpone it. So we should shout their name out. All these judges that they collide, all these judges that they make the meeting, in order to overturn the judgment day. So we are not going to agree. We are not going to allow this thing to stay, because this is how the fraudulence started in the first place. Maybe somebody among them have, they have took the bribe, So we don't know. So we need to shout their name out. We need to shout their name. We need to pronounce their name. Because these people now, when they started now, you will not know how they will finish it with their own, this Ururu something. Ururu way. And it's never finished in their blood. Because once you are a thief forever. You can never change. If you are a mago, you are a a magician, abracadabra. That's how you're gonna be, because anything will not go straight. That is why we say we want that thing to be televised, this court case, in the first place, so that everybody will monitor it. We have a right to know what is going on inside the court, but they choose to cover it up. They cover their track. They used to call they choose to cover their traces, because they want to do this mago. So this judgment day must stay. First week of August is supposed to happen. That is the scheduled date, but now they want to overturn it. So let's continue.
Is after the adoption of addresses. In other words, after all arguments, counter arguments, and addresses by all the parties, the judges will take their time to look at the matter, after which they will now communicate the date that they will deliver the judgment. Now, let's look at the new timeline. As you all know, INEC will open their defense on Monday, the 3rd of July, 2023.
That is tomorrow.
Days up till Friday, the 7th of July, 2023, to defend the heist that they conducted. Yes, it was a heist. Evidence abound. All election observers, both in Nigeria and abroad, all of them came to the same conclusion, that the election was not transparent, that it was marred by violence and
rigging. Everybody knows that.
Nigeria spent money into the billions of naira to adopt technology to make elections more transparent. At the end of the day, the electoral body, INEC, refused to use that technology to conduct that election.
Because of mago.
They will start to defend the indefensible. They've already set the tone. If you watch the other video, where the INEC commissioner, Festus Okoye, was trying to play down the importance of IREV. So it will be interesting to see how they will base their arguments and how they will try to counter the massive evidence that they themselves brought to court. Because some of the CTCs that they delivered to Labour Party, they brought them to court by themselves. The next respondent after INEC will be Tinubu and Shetima. Of course, they are being represented by one council. They will begin their defense on the 8th of July, 2023, just a day after INEC rounded up their own.
Sorry, guys.
Just a day after INEC rounded up their own, and they will have until 13th of July to finalize their defense. It will be interesting to see how they will defend all the baggages. Where will they even start? Is it from the $460,000 forfeited to the United States government being funds traced to narcotics trafficking? Or is it the certificate forgeries? Or is it lying under oath? Or is it the dual nationality? Which one? Where are they going to start? How are we even sure of the identity of the man they are going to defend? So their defense will be very interesting. And if this hearing was being conducted live, it would have done a lot of damage to his reputation. That's if he had any reputation in the first place. Because when you look at the past, you look at all the baggages, all the allegations, they have gone beyond allegations because many of them are proven. The judgment against him in the United States happened. They are not denying it. They are only saying that it is now time-bound, that it has passed 10 years. On the other hand, they also claim that it was a civil forfeiture. But we all know how it started, how the FBI special agent, the DEA, and other agencies started the investigation, and his name kept popping up. All the people that were arrested and sent to jail all named him, and how he lied to the FBI when he was questioned over the telephone. So all these exist. It's just that they are banking on all sorts of technicality to say, yes, he did it, but no, like they said before, that it was his account. Yes, it's actually one of their responses to the Labour Party petition, that it was his bank account that did the crime, not him. So it will be interesting to see how they will defend him, starting from the 8th of July.
Bank account is a criminal.
Starting from 14th July, APC will have the
opportunity all
to
this
open
nonsense
their own
things.
defense. They will do this till 17th July 2023. APC will
Bank
have the
account is a
opportunity to
thief.
tell the court how they were able to win majority of the votes, despite bringing Nigeria's economy to its knees. Despite not winning any of the KKK states, they didn't win Kaduna, they didn't win Kano, they didn't win Katsina, they didn't win Lagos,
They didn't win
win
nowhere.
Abuja. All the major cities across Nigeria, they lost woefully. Where exactly did their votes come from?
That's the
After
question.
APC's defense, there will now be the closing of evidence.
That is
starting
the
from
question of the day.
17th
Where the
July.
vote come from?
From 28th July,
Where
it
did
will
they
be
gather
the
their
time
votes?
for respondents to address the court.
Thief
They
people.
will have that opportunity to address and say all the reasons, all the objections. They have been objecting everything presented in court, all the evidence that were tendered. They will now have the opportunity to tell the court, this is the reason we objected to this, this is the reason, this, that. So after their own address to the court on the 28th July, of course, it might be more than that, the petitioners, that's P2B, Labour Party, and Atiku, PDP, they will have their own time starting from the 5th of August. Possibly this is the time they will mention the number of votes that they got in court. They will even go as far as mentioning how many states they won and how many states they got 25%. Every detail about the election will be revealed by this time when they address.
Exactly.
After their own address, the respondents will also have another opportunity to reply their address. That will happen on the 11th of August. The next day, being the 12th of August, will be the adoption of addresses. After this stage, the judges will now adjourn to look at the matter, go through all the evidence, write their judgment, and when they are through, they will now communicate the date for the judgment, because the judgment will be read as usual. The lead judgment will be read, and if they are dissenting, they will also read theirs after the lead judgment has been read.
Okay.
Now, let's answer some questions. Constance wants to know how INEC will open their defense against non-compliance going by the preponderance of evidence. Well, they've started already. When Labour Party presented the expert witness from Amazon, who submitted reports that proved that there was no glitch on election day. So INEC already responded to this by saying that there was a glitch, that it was the glitch that caused the non-upload of presidential election results. We all know that this is not possible. Let's even assume that there was a glitch. It would have stopped all uploads. House of Reps and senatorial elections can be uploading while the presidential election will refuse to upload.
Exactly.
It's just impossible.
Very
The second
impossible.
part of your question can be answered because you can't get into the mind of a judge. It's just because of the Nigerian factor. Ordinarily, when you look at the law and look at what section that was breached, you should be able to look at the punishment and say, yes, there's no way this person is surviving this. The law must catch up with the person. But you can never know how they will decide. That's it. And we just keep an open mind till the judgment day to see how they will overlook all these.
Exactly.
Of course, you must have confidence because when the trial started, they said that they must look at every matter based on their merit. No room for technicality. So we keep an open mind, unprejudiced, and keep watching till the judgment day.
Yeah. So that is it for this video. So let me play you another one. This one is from Arise TV. So permit me, Arise TV is our Falano, Mr. Falano, San Falano. So let's play it.
That there are more attention being paid to civil servants. I mean, civil servants have just a little population amongst the Nigerian middle class or the lower class in the country, and so more attention is being paid. You look at the $800 million dollar loan that the federal government under the Buhari government has already sought. In that loan, Mr. Falano, let me say that $10.74 million of the $23.3 million will be spent on goods, works, non-consulting services, consulting services, operation costs of the National Social Safety Net, coordinating office and other projects.
Okay, let me play from here.
Out of that, Mr. Falano, the federal government is expected to spend $23.3 million on consultancy fees out of the $800 million loan to be gotten. What is your view on this palliative? If Nigerians are getting palliatives, what are the kind of palliatives that will have a direct effect on their lives now? Because they are experiencing the pain now. So, in the first place, the so-called
is aware of the challenges Nigerians are facing.
Sorry. Switch.
And tonight, we get the views of Senior Advocate of Nigeria.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just playing from the YouTube, you know. I'm playing this one from the YouTube. Please, let's hear this one. Let's hear it. You know, this one is containing a lot of information, you know. The whole details is here. So let's hear from Mr. Falano.
Femi Falano on the state of the nation. Hello everyone, welcome to the program. This is Politics Today live on Channels Television. I'm Sean Kimale in Abuja. Tonight, we'll be taking some legal perspective on the state of the nation. From the response we got from INEC to the state of the Nigerian judiciary, the 1 month in office of President Bola Tinubu, the policies and some of the backlash of some of the decisions of the new government. We get the views of Mr. Femi Falano on some of these issues. First, let's check out some of your political roundup stories.
Sorry. Why this thing is just popping, I don't know.
The African Parliamentary Advocacy and Reform Group and the Parliamentarians for Global Action.
I want to appeal to you to understand the direction. Well, I think the last 1 month has been moments of challenges, whereas the Buhari administration had cancelled fuel subsidy in the 2023 budget, but Nigerians expected that regime was not going to carry out the implementation of the removal. But the Bola Tinubu administration took Nigerians by surprise when at the inauguration speech of the president, an announcement was made to the effect that fuel subsidy was gone forever. The reverberating effects of the policy have been felt by the Nigerian people, particularly the wretched of the earth, the poor, the olopoloi, you know, and therefore the government has been compelled to declare its intention to roll out some palliatives on the part of the labor movement and the civil society organizations. They are asking the government is being asked to consider alternatives, alternative economic program, as opposed to the Washington consensus or the policies dictated, deleterious policies dictated by the IMF and World Bank. And that is that, whereas you have announced the removal of fuel subsidy, and we are being told now that about $10 billion will be saved.
10 billion.
Nigerians are asking the government to look at the alternatives. Can we trade with countries that are prepared to accept Naira as opposed to
they want
looking
to
for
kill
the dollars?
This, our land.
Can we
all these devil people
now the compressed natural gas, CNG, instead of PMS?
Because from what we have just been told by one of leading economists, bourgeois economists in the country, Mr. Rewane, we are being told now that this is not the end of fuel subsidy removal. According to him, the government has not totally removed fuel subsidy. The EPA, I think another organization, petroleum suppliers, are saying that very soon, because of the collapse, or because of devaluation of the national currency via dollarization, the pump price may go to 700 naira. So the government will have to go back to the drawing table and look at the available options, either the Kenya model, by looking for friends in the international arena, like Saudi Arabia. Can we pay naira while we are trying to fix our refineries, while you give us fuel? Or you simply trade with countries like China and India. Please, we are ready to sell our oil to you. Can you pay us naira instead of dollars, so that we can show up the value of the naira? Because as long as you continue to devalue the naira via dollarization, the country will be in trouble. And these are the issues. These are the issues.
Yeah. So, I mean, for a lot of Nigerians, some of them who tonight are watching the program tonight, having bought an expensive, they bought fuel 3 times the price they would normally buy it May 28. May 29, their lives are taking a new turn entirely. Some of those who said that before now, that they will go to work, albeit with the little salaries they are earning, but now some of them will have to trek some distance, then have to take transport, because if they have to spend what they need to spend on transport, the prices have gone up. The price of commodities have gone up. The price of transportation have gone up. I mean, you look at it, subsidy removal, a lot of people have applauded it. But the effect of it is more on the downtrodden, the poor, the masses of our nation. Couldn't the Tinubu government have seen this happening? And now the issue of electricity tariff, and although they said this may not happen, the hike in the price of electricity tariff, and a whole lot of these issues are already impacting directly on the food on the table and the quality of life of the average citizen. They say, well, it might be a good policy, but Nigerians are suffering.
What is important in the implementation of government policies is to look at the impact on the people. Now that it's clear that those who initially applauded the removal of fuel subsidy are beginning to appreciate the enormity of the crisis that it has caused for the country, and now mounting pressure on the government to fast track the process of cushioning the effects of removal. No doubt there was a lot of fraud that characterized the management of fuel subsidy, and the government will have to investigate that. Secondly, the government will have to move speedily to address the suffering of the people, undeserved pains inflicted on the people because of the irresponsibility of the Nigerian ruling class. Whereas General Muhammadu Buhari had promised in 2015, when I get to power, I am going to fix all the refineries.
会社に勤めて30年、気づいたら50代。現場業務から。
Sorry.
Some glitch there, connection.
Everything is a lie.
With, Mr.
Everything Buhari said,
Senior Advocate of Nigeria,
is a lie.
Reacting to the aftermath of the
and
removal
Tinubu is stepping
of
on his
subsidy by the Bola
footstep now.
Tinubu administration, which
You know?
has just spent just about a month in office. The government, as soon as the president was getting his inauguration speech on the day of the transition or the day of inauguration, he did declare that subsidy is gone, and thereafter Nigerians started to experience direct effect in the cost of PMS, which...
Anyway, guys, that is the portion I want you guys to hear, that all they are saying is a lie. All they are saying is a lie. Even this, the new government, they are all liars, because they are just making a business as usual. They are making their own business as usual. So we will not allow all these things to be going on like that, unless if you are a full mumu people, and we are not a full mumu. We are not a fool. So we need to rise up and challenge them. It's the time for them to go, because they have been lying upon liar. So we don't want to take it again. So I just want to share this update to you guys, and to hear what is going on around us. So thank you for watching. This is how we have it today. So tomorrow, by the grace of God, we will meet again and give you more new release on the news and what is going on in Nigeria. So I promise that is our own job here. So share our program, like it, and don't forget, drop your comment below. Very important. So thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Take care. Love you all.